And we are back. We have Brandon Shuff playing Steve Steinbaugh. I wanted to call him Steinbaugh. Sorry. Brandon Shuff, Steve Steinbaugh, and Brandon has won the leg, so he will break first. And I am joined with an old man. Someone I used to do commentary with when
I thought you were going to say friend, you ass.
Well, that as well, but also the person who got me into commentating with streaming back when you used to do it for the Maryland State tournaments, Scott Henry.
Ground Zero, Scott.
Ground Zero Scott. I apologize. He is also the one that late last night helped set all this up when we were having technical difficulties, helped us fix it. So, how are you today?
I'm doing all right. It's, what is it, 5:30, so I'm just about waking up.
Yeah. I've been in this position right here for about 5 hours.
All right, usually you don't mind staying bent over, but usually you like moving your head a lot more, don't you? You miss my commentary, don't you?
I do, actually. Randy tried to fill in, but he just...
I liked Randy when he sat down.
No, I thought he did a very good job, but he wasn't the same. It wasn't...
He tried. He did good, man.
Yeah, but it wasn't... Like, I never know what's going to come out of your mouth.
Whereas you, we always know what's coming out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Smell of condoms.
So, Brandon...
Look, I got you completely stumped. You've
I
been talking all day, now you're speechless.
I got nothing. Brandon went to go ahead and play a safe, and he's trying to put it right behind the 8-ball.
All right, back to pool.
Back to pool. Thank you.
So can he edge this with 2 rails behind a 3? It's hard to tell looking at the screen. He might be able to play 1 rail behind the 8.
I think honestly, you can play 1 rail behind the 3. He's just going to try and lock something up.
Yeah, I don't think he had enough room to get behind a 3 ball.
Well, he had enough room to get by the 8, and you could hit very close to the 3, like right here, with a lot of inside. And I think you would have been able to hit it, but he tried to lock something up, which I don't really like that move. You're giving a Moscone Cup player a top-level pro ball in hand on a bar table.
Well,
I mean, and moving that 7 didn't really change a lot.
I don't know if he's just trying to measure it out there, but I mean, I certainly wouldn't be shooting it from there.
Not a chance. I think he
If
just
he can get behind it, he can shoot up table and try to come all the way up table and back down, play the 2-9.
I don't understand why he's just doesn't.
Yeah, that's what I don't see what he's gonna do.
Wow.
I don't even like moving the ball between there. I don't want to give a ball in hand by accidentally touching it.
All right, well, you don't see this often. A player almost freezing a ball for ball in hand.
Yeah, so he's jacked up. It's hard to see in the video, but he's jacked up about 45 degrees. And he wanted to spin that a little bit. I think he was trying to get over to the side rail that's on the top of the screen a little bit more.
That was very, very different than what we've been seeing all day. But it's the first time we've had Shuff on the live stream table. Did you know this was a Predator light?
I realized that last night when I was here. I didn't know it before. I seen it when they put it up for the other event. Is there any reason why you guys have this on a lower resolution?
No. It was just there. We're only using that for the chat. We're not actually watching.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like calling a 9 ball here and jumping.
And try and landing right on the 2.
No, you don't have to land right on the 2, but you put a little bit of draw on this. If you rattle the 9, the cue ball, you can still stop the cue ball on this end of the rail. It's not a bad 2-rail kick either.
He's not even looking at the jump.
Actually, no, the 3 ball is fine. He's gonna have to. He might be going three rails on this. Try to hold it with inside. So tell me about Steve Steinbaugh.
He's that guy. That's pretty much all I know. I don't. It's very rare that it happens. I don't know anything about Steve.
Anybody in the comments can tell us anything about Steve Steinbaugh? Any player profiles? Anything?
No.
Where's your cheat sheet for today? You don't get a cheat sheet?
No, I didn't get a cheat sheet.
Wow.
There's 61 players. I know 60 of them. All right. They put the one guy on the stream that I don't know.
So he's got room just to draw this. Give himself a little angle on the forward.
I'm trying to think of who he reminds me of.
I'm assuming this is a winner side match. I haven't looked at the.
That is correct. Yes,
okay.
it is a winner side match.
How many rounds in is it?
This is the third round winner side. No, second round.
That was the only shot that I didn't really.
Third round winner side?
Third round winner side, yeah.
Plays out of Harford County. Plays a solid game. Yeah, it looks like he plays all right.
Say
601 Fargo.
Then he would have to spot me a lot. I think I'm a 475 Fargo right now.
We have to close at 10, so we're not.
Now this table, this the first time I played on this table last night in a couple months. This table definitely rolls faster than some of the other tables here. I mean, they all play good, but this one definitely felt like it was rolling faster than the other one I was playing on.
Yeah, I like the way it plays.
Yeah, it definitely plays good.
And with the
I prefer a fast table.
I do as well. It makes it so I don't have to hit ball so hard. But I do it anyway. But I don't have to. Like when I used to have to play in some of the sandboxes that we would have to go to for different leagues or tournaments where you'd have to hit the ball 100 miles an hour for it to go 5 feet. I mean, it throws off my game.
Well, that's the only way I ever remember you playing ball.
You got to hit it hard.
Yeah, so Josh and I used to play on the same team together for one session, 2 sessions, a couple sessions. I don't know.
Yeah, a couple sessions.
We
got out to Vegas.
Part of the stipulation for you joining the team was you had to relax and not just swing at every freaking thing you possibly could.
Which was it was very hard to do, but I did it.
So what's your break strategy for 10 ball, man?
I like to go dead center and then move about a half diamond to the right, and then just pop it with a little bit of like straight low, just straight draw, just pop it. You're not trying to hit it really hard.
Are you trying to draw back to the head rail?
No, I'm trying to draw back almost to the one diamond past the side pocket. I don't want to go too far, much farther than that, or further.
So this might be one of the rare circumstances that I would one rail kick a ball. I generally prefer 2 rail kicks. 2 rail kick gives you a natural save there, but 1 rail kick, if you make it, you got a natural position on the 3.
Ooh, nah, it doesn't line up.
It's hard. Yeah. There's a decent gap in there too. It's hard to see because the blue on the blue.
Yeah. There. Another camera you helped set up yesterday.
Yeah, I was looking at it. I think if the opportunity would present itself,
to move it a little bit to the left?
Yeah, hit that focus button on there.
you can make out that they're balls.
Yeah, I got to see if I can figure that out. I didn't realize that lens didn't have a manual focus on the lens. And there's got to be some way to disable it on the camera. I'll look at it later on. But I knew for those of you that haven't been here, the tables are spaced out well, but the one camera is straight above the table adjacent to it. What do you need, Rick?
You can't hear anything with these things on.
Yeah, so basically, in order to get up, we got to bring a ladder out to get up to the table to adjust the focus.
And with everybody playing right now and in the middle of the tournament, it's not possible.
Yeah, probably when the camera powered on this morning, it probably just naturally just
autofocus.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a good picture.
Yeah.
It's
still better than a lot of other streams I've seen.
Yeah, I would say 601 might be a tad low for what you were thinking for his Fargo. He's a smart player from what I've noticed so far.
The name definitely sounds familiar.
It does. I just don't know. I've never had to play him. I've never played him in a tournament. Never matched up with him. So I don't. I've never.
So this is one that I like a 2-rail kick shot because it gives you the chance to put the cue ball behind between the 10-8 and push the 3-ball to the rail. But he definitely hit it hard. But
he got it.
Yeah, he did.
And also, even if you do a 1-rail kick there and make the 3, you have no shot on the 4. So
Right.
I agree with you. The 2-rail kick was the best way to do it.
Even this one, I like the 2-rail kick this one and push the 3 up by the 10, but I like hitting the 3 after I come off the rail so the cue ball comes back up the other end of the table. Because it'll come diagonal right to where he's standing.
All right, I see. I understand that. And he left
Similar idea, but he actually had a better approach to it than I was thinking.
He left the window.
Yeah. But the 5-ball blocks the bank. So he's probably going to play another save, roll this down, right behind the 8.
Actually, this way might be the best way to shoot this one.
So he's going to kick this off the side rail, trying to kick the 3-ball in the corner.
Do you have an aiming system for when you go 2 rails? Or are they more feel?
It's more feel for me than anything. I think I use more of an aiming system when I'm doing a 1-rail kick, more so than a 2-rail kick.
That's fun because I'm the exact opposite. If I'm doing 1 rail, it's 100% feel. If I'm doing 2 rail, there's a system that Steve Fleming showed me, and it's 100% system. When hitting a ball correct, I've never missed a 2-rail kick using his system. And a couple of the people that I've showed it to, even low-level players, you can break it down simple by showing. And it took them a while to get it, but even they're hitting it pretty good.
I guess the 4 goes past the 8. It's hard to see there. Yeah, it's got plenty of room. He's going to float this up. Oh.
Well, the good news is,
I thought he was just going to float the cue ball to the side rail and
as long as he's not he's frozen. That does look frozen to you, right? Oh, he hit that ball good.
Yes, he did.
Nice shot, Steve.
Go to the table length shot. I think there's a little gap there, but I don't think he can shoot it aside.
He thinks he can.
Yeah, it's difficult to see.
He's going to fire it through the...
Yep.
Nope, didn't have to fire. Apparently,
No,
it was further off.
So, and what Josh was talking about, so I know there was a couple players earlier that were talking about being 4s and 3s and things like that. So, the diameter of the ball, it actually sits below the edge of the rail. So when it's close to the point, even though it looks like the point might be blocking it, a lot of times it'll slide underneath. And if the point is blocking it just a little bit, that point will compress enough that you can still shoot right past it. So tell us about your aiming system.
Okay, you cut the distance in half between the cue ball and your object ball. You then, from the midpoint between those two balls, you make a straight line from there to the closest pocket that you're going to be shooting towards. So the closest corner pocket anyway that you're going to be shooting towards. You take that angle and you go to the cue ball and you hit the ball into the rail at that angle towards that pocket.
So similar to it's the same idea for a lot of the one rail kick shot systems as well. Taking the midpoint between.
Yeah, it's taking the midpoint, but then you have to take the angle that it gives you. Like, you can't just take the midpoint and then it's just going to be, all right, that's fine, that's where I have to hit it. You have to find the center point of the pocket from that midpoint. Like, if I was trying to, I can't really think of one here.
You're going to 2 rail the 10 ball.
All right, if I was going to 2 rail
behind a 3.
But why?
You shoot the 10 ball toward the side.
Okay. I'm trying to picture the cue ball behind the 3.
So you would have taken your midpoint.
I would take my midpoint, so my midpoint would be there, and then I would go over, point straight towards that pocket because I'm shooting towards that pocket, and then, like, say that's my angle, I then come over here where the cue ball is, and I'd be able to shoot 1, 2, and it would come out. It's been extremely helpful. Well, when I was playing, it was extremely helpful. It's very hard. It's hard for me to explain, but it's easy to show someone.
Right.
And if anybody would like, in between matches, as long as one isn't called right away, I will show exactly what the system is on here. I said, Steve, who, if most people who are watching this probably know. Did he?
I was talking. I didn't see what actually happened there.
No, I'm just trying to tell because my eyesight that if he left the 1-6, but he did not. He actually froze it to the back of the 8.
Nice kick shot.
It was.
Got a good one. Oh, that's, I'll tell you what, man. That's the one drawback to that rack.
That's why you got to pick it up when the break is done.
Yeah. It doesn't happen real often that it affects rolls, but
No.
it definitely happens. He may have had him safe behind the 2-ball if it wasn't for that rack.
Apparently he look, I made me feel like I was special this morning, right? Like, you know how like that is seeing you, and then somebody walks right behind me.
Nice little touch on the bang shot. Good position for the 2.
Like, I don't feel special no more.
Slide this up just a little bit for the 3. So any, I haven't really been looking at the brackets that much. Any surprise knockouts yet?
No. The only surprise that I've really seen, which I wasn't, it's not really a surprise because of how well he's been playing today, was Tony Long losing to Tuan Chow in the first round. But Tuan is playing really, really good. But right after Tuan beat Tony, Tuan lost to Cody Haynes.
Okay.
And then that's when he beat up on our one-legged friend Johnny. So, I mean,
He's got 2 legs. He just has on 1 foot. 1.5 legs.
yeah, 1.5, yeah.
That's a little sloppy on that roll. Leave himself on the rails. You're better than that, Brandon. I expect more from you.
He's just relaxing. But even with the limited stuff that we've seen from Steve Steinbaugh so far, not a lot.
Right.
I'm impressed. He's been playing smart. He knows the game. I would definitely say he's higher than a 601. Well, then again, I think
I don't
Brandon.
know, there's a pretty good range when you get into that the 570 to 650 range. There's a lot of range and talent.
True. I can agree with that. Some people were more ball makers, other one move better. And then you have people like Brandon, who, what, 700? No, he's not that high. Well, maybe he is.
He's definitely up there. I don't know. Somebody in the chat can look it up for us. We're too lazy to type.
Yeah, I mean, we have the information right here.
I would say that the range that I mentioned though is a lot more the range where you see people where one day you might see me like, wow, this guy's phenomenal, and then the next day you see him like, where's his head at? You know, whereas when you start getting beyond that, the bad pool play is becoming less and less noticeable.
Yeah, I can. Even your bad days are better than most people's good days.
Right.
Yeah.
Like a bad day for Brandon would be banking that 2-ball and not getting position on the 3-ball.
Oh, he didn't get shape.
He can see the 1-ball. It's not an easy shot up the rail, but he can see it. Especially with the 2-ball below it.
Sorry, Dawn, I forgot to move it if you're still watching. This is
He might have to play. He might have to play between 3 and 4 rails to get on this 2.
I don't think so. You can just draw it back.
I'm saying just going side to side, and that's the problem. See, that's the 3rd rail he just hit right there, and he almost was hooked. So you're trying to play close to that 4th rail. Ooh,
That's how you play that.
the man likes titties. Can't argue with that.
Nope.
that too much traffic to go all the way around, or you try to hold this on the?
You can run right into the 8.
I think he's got.
I don't think you had to hit it that hard, but it doesn't really matter. The 3's in the pocket,
Yeah.
and he can't see it.
He couldn't hit that ball any better.
Nope. He's got to be careful here, though.
You roll straight through. You take the back cut on a 6.
But if you drift at all, well, he got
It's hard to see.
He got a good roll.
You can still spin this ball, even if the edge of the 9 blocks him out. You can still spin this ball and make it.
Well, I was saying he originally was going to be behind the 9 by that half a roll, and then the ball actually rolled back.
Shuff 744.
Yeah, that's pretty
Thanks,
strong.
Christos.
Thank you. Christos, do you feel like looking up Steve and telling us what he is?
601. You already looked him up.
Oh.
Pay attention.
Oh, I thought someone was guessing.
And see, but that's what I'm talking about, though. Those kind of shots, you'll rarely ever see that
From Brant.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you will see it. It will happen. I love watching the compilation of pros fails. But yeah.
Damn, that's tough.
That is very tough.
So anybody that's still watching, if you had a chance to look at the brackets, what's your prediction on what's going to be the best match to watch? Now you're going to have to do some predictions on who's going to win, who's going to lose. Have you looked at anything like that? Hang on a sec.
45,000 on the road. Yeah, I can send you something. Who you talking to? Okay. I can see it.
So the winner of this match plays the winner of Randy Davis and Rick Scarlato. That could be a fun match. One that I'm actually looking forward to. Cody Haynes is playing Tom Zippler right now. If Cody wins, or whoever wins, Tom or Cody, I'm more interested if Cody wins. Cody wins, the winner of that plays Ryan McCreesh.
Okay.
I would like to watch that. Also, you have TJ Moore is playing Dave Cezina right now. If TJ wins, the winner of that match plays Scott Haas.
That'll be a good match.
Yeah. I really like TJ, and I really like Scott. They're both really good players. Always been really
I think
nice.
Scott's supposed to win that.
TJ's been playing really good.
Actually, and I guess it was maybe like 3 weeks ago or something like that. Scott had a bad showing in a tournament.
He's been working on it. He had just got new contacts, eyes out. He's trying to get used to being able to see again. Same problem I have. I can't see, but he fixed it. I'm too lazy. Not like the expo is going to happen, but I told myself before the expo this year, I was going to go ahead and get LASIK or get something. Well, expo didn't happen, and it probably isn't going to
Throw it
happen.
on that side view camera for me if you don't mind.
Yep, side.
That was I definitely didn't expect that.
I like it though. 'Cause
Yeah, I don't mind it at all.
yeah, now you make everything easier. Oh, that's too harsh.
My first thought was, roll that ball up to the middle of the table, and when you shoot the 3, you're going to be moving through the 410.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we were sidetracked and didn't have a chance to discuss it before it happened.
I mean,
This isn't too bad. You can slow roll this and just touch this and come right back out to the middle of the table. He likes to hit a little bit more firm than he may come all the way across to the side where he's at. Yeah. I twist that ball a little more.
I like to hit that ball with dead center. I don't want to turn it at all, and I run into the 8.
Yeah, see, I like using the English to actually throw that 4 ball down the rail.
Side view is the best one, so I'm just going to stay here.
This is one of those shots where the English picks up off the 7 ball when you hit it, so it's easy to roll this ball long. It's pretty straightforward from there.
He doesn't seem comfortable here.
And see, that's one that there could be a lot of difference of opinions on how to shoot that one. A lot of people are just drawn to the center of the table. If I'm going to go to that side rail, I'm not going to let it open up. I'm going to put a little inside on it because I still want to come to the center of the table.
Yeah, I don't want to be.
Open at 10, play at 11. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to be that far.
On the flip side of that, though, it's a bar box, so especially higher level players shoot ball from anywhere, doesn't matter.
That's true. And I also know people that will come underneath that 10 ball because your natural angle just brings you underneath of it.
You had to put a decent bit of left on that, though, to get under.
Pack a lunch. I feel like I'm gonna be all right. I feel like I'm gonna be okay.
Of course, I never play good on Sunday. I've never ever played good on Sunday.
No, well that's good to know.
Yep.
Sunday's my best day. I want to ride.
No, with the rack for this, do they have to? Is it just the 2-3 on the corners, or is there anything different, or?
It's just 1 in the front, 2-3 in the back. That's it in the corners. 9 ball, they have a designated rack pattern that they have to use. 10 ball, it's anything you want as long as it's 1, 2, 3 on the outsides.
Kelly knew I've won everything on the card. 8 ball, 9 ball, and 10 ball.
I tell you, the first time I ever saw you was on the expo. I did not know who you were. You were on one of the
Unfortunately, scratch.
For the hell of it, I put $20 on you. 22 racks later, you still haven't lost, and I had my hotel room paid for the entire weekend.
Get there, I feel it.
So he's got ball in hand here.
Where's the action, Justin? Get some action going.
So the only thing he's got to really pay attention to here is not getting on the wrong side of the 2 ball. He's got to be about where he's at right now. So
I mean, you
play
can
position
almost
for the 3 unless he wants to play the combo.
Yeah, I mean, you can just be dead straight. And because no matter what, as long as you have the angle going into it like he does, you can draw to the rail, you can do whatever you want.
As long as you don't cross that midline. I didn't expect that.
I think he was setting to play the combo because of how the 6 and the 8 because of how the 6 and the 8 are sitting. I think he was.
Wow, he's still playing.
I mean, I don't hate that. He hit it good.
Yes, he did. Wow.
Good shot, Steve.
I hate combinations. You already know that. I absolutely hate combinations. So good for him. And he shot that with complete confidence too. He didn't even try to save the 2 ball or anything on that.
Oh no. Yeah. What's that noise?
Static.
Why?
I don't know.
It just started.
turn Dave's mic off once.
It is.
It is off.
Yeah. Maybe this too close.
Click yours off. Leave it off once. Hey, can you guys hear static coming through the feed?
And on Shuff versus Zippler would not happen until a hot seat match. I believe they're on different sides of the bracket. Let me check. No, I'm wrong. It would happen in the final four of the winner side. They both have a couple more people to get through. Tom, who did beat Cody, has to beat Reimer Creech now. Brandon has to get through Steve here and then get through either Randy or Rick and then get through... No, that's it. There's Randy, Rick, and Steve. So I'm not going to say it's not going to happen, but it's a good possibility that it's not going to be a guarantee. Fred, can you still hear us good? Is sound coming through fine?
He said no static or anything, so.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that like, the noise level is still up there and people don't have to strain their ears.
So what player that's in the tournament in the past maybe month or two has had the biggest win?
I don't think any of them have won anything.
There's got to be something that's been going on.
No, I mean, but Wilkie's won. Brett won the Maryland State that was here.
Is Brett here today?
No. Yeah, I don't think anybody that I can see has actually won anything of note.
Is Tom Kowski in this today?
Nope.
Yeah, he finished second there. So.
Yeah, and then Tony Long finished third.
Was it Tony or was it what's the big kid's name?
What kid?
Younger dude.
Oh,
Big dude.
Dylan Spoor.
Dylan Spoor, yeah.
I thought Tony did. I thought it was Tony and then Dylan.
I don't know. Definitely they were the top four. But
Yeah, I wasn't here, so I'm not 100% positive.
okay.
Thank you, Fred. Let me make sure Tony is still in because, as I said, he lost his first round. Who's Tony playing?
I was wondering if he was going to pick that up. I can't stand that thing being on the table.
Sometimes I think people pick it up just to give themselves a chance to set themselves, relax, and it's just a reason to slow down.
Yeah, but you're gonna shoot a ball that you know is gonna roll over top of it with English on it, especially when it's gonna be a little bit of a stun, so it's gonna be sliding. I can't. I don't know. It just annoys me.
That part's never really bothered me. I think it's because I always overhit everything, so it's just gonna go right over. I mean, that thing might affect 1 out of 50 shots.
We've already seen it happen this round.
Yeah, but that's when a ball was coming to a stop. It was coming to a stop, so...
And Fred said you're an idiot. He agrees with me. I might have overinterpreted that, Fred, but that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
considering I can now see what you actually wrote, I know that you did not say that, but I'm just going to pretend like you did, and you're an idiot. Dylan played good that weekend. Actually, they all did. I mean, 'cause if anybody, nobody would have picked all four of them.
He played. I know he played Domkowski, and he's played all right, but he definitely didn't play near as smooth as what he did leading up to.
Well, he beat Brett that tournament.
Yeah.
After this match, the stream will be stopping for a little bit. We've come to a lull in the tournament, and then we will be restarting the stream as soon as the next match is available. But as of right now, the matches that are out, we don't have another match, so we're just going to restart the stream in a little bit.
How long are you back up this way for? Are you? Okay. You moving to the same area, or you, Okay. It'd be good to have you back, man.
Steve was just not having a good time. I mean, you're playing a great player like Brandon, and then you have one thing go wrong, and you have another thing go wrong. And while he has showed without a doubt he is a solid player, he's letting his emotions get a hold of him a little too much. He's smart, he kicks well, he knows the right shots, when to take them. I would have to say I think he is higher than a 601. I mean, he's showing pretty good intelligence throughout this game. He's just playing someone who's been at the top of the top. So he had to play his absolute best game even to have a chance, and he's made too many mistakes. But it's not over yet.
When he first lined up on that, I just turned back around. Sorry, I was talking to somebody I haven't seen for a while.
Yeah, you're good.
But when I first got back down on it, it looked to me like he might have been trying to bank that and freeze on the 9 or bump the 9. And I'm thinking to myself, man, I'll cut that ball. And then he went halfway in between.
Yeah, he couldn't make up his 9. I think he wanted to cut it.
Did he look at the bank?
I don't think he actually did.
How are you?
Uh-oh.
Hey, I noticed there's never no sound. They don't hear y'all talking like when y'all do this. There's no sound for this.
There's sound.
Every time I watch it, like when I see this, I don't hear no sound.
This is the first time for the monthly that we've done sound.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get him in shape here.
I hear you. I hear you.
All right, so Brandon should be able to close this out pretty simply. My roll, even if he rolls a little far, he'll be fine.
He definitely hit that a little further than he wanted to, though. Nine in the corner, 9 in the side.
9 in the side. I don't know what he was trying to play for now.
He was trying to play. Absolutely, he was trying to play for 9 in the side on that.
Yeah,
That's the only reason I asked that. He drew it. That shot you play with just right-hand English and no draw, and that clears the 9.
yeah.
He drew into it.
I mean, even now he's still going to be fine. He'll fire it in, go 3 rail. What the hell?
You draw into side rock and back out the middle. I guess he
Hit that 3rd rail. Hit that 3rd rail. I just wanted to be right. I'm going to say he hit
how many rails are you going to play this one?
1, 2. All right, so that is the end of that match. Brandon won 7-2. We are going to cut off the stream, and we will be back as soon as we have another match to go up on the stream.
You should be able to use the same stream link though.
Not my call.
Generally, that'll be it. We'll find out. See you guys in a little bit.
All right.